Can you do it again?
Here, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today we got a nice little stream here. We're gonna be talking about Uptober because it's calling, as you guys can see on screen. It is calling. I'm gonna wait for you guys to start getting in so we could chop up some of these altcoins. There's a lot. There hasn't been a lot that's been going on, but the market has been pumping. It is looking very good as of right now. I'm excited. Some of my alts have been pumping. And we're going to be talking about 3 altcoins I've bought on this dip and some other news that you guys should also be paying attention to because things is getting fun out here. So you guys ready for Uptober? Let me know if you guys bought the dip. You see the poll as you guys come in. Don't forget to like the stream and all that. Let's see here. With Uptober here, you know, money is coming. A new car is coming for you guys. A new home is coming. A better life is coming. The only way you could claim it is by liking the stream and commenting on the stream as of right now. That is the rule for it. That's how it's going. Right now, we're looking at the Bears just like Obama is doing right here in this picture here because the Bears, they get F off. We had a nice little squeeze, huh? From like 109K. We're going to talk about that very soon here, but we're going to see as more people come in. Let me check out some of these comments. DXB says, are you still holding stream season? No, I am not. It was just a trade for the oh goddamn. It was just a trade for that moment. We could look at it again, but of course, I think it's always going to have its up and downs as Alex Becker continues to stream. We're going to look at that. So yeah, I'm not holding DXB, but creator capital market's still around. Graham, can you look at ML and Tet? Tectum and ML, what is that? Mint layer and Tectum? Yeah, I could look at that. Green Bean, was good, man. Was good. Giovanni, I bought Aki. Nice. We're gonna talk about peaq today, though. Aki is a good buy. Aki is definitely a good buy on this dip here. Can only be here for a short time, but like and comment are there. Thanks, Andy. Thanks. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Feel like you've been a supporter, but you know I don't think I've seen you on stream a few times. Brought Giza as well. Ooh. You know we're going to talk about Giza today. They actually got integrated onto Plasma. So I'm going to be talking about Giza. That's one that you guys got to be patient for. Patient. For real, patient. Protect. Excited for Q4. Yes. Uptober is here for us, man. Uptober is here. Let me check out Retake because I am streaming on Retake as well. Let's see if it's updated. Everything is... Let's see if it's going kosher over there on that side there. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking out Retake here. We also got to talk about Zora. A lot of things we got to talk about. It should be live. It should be live. What's going on here? Why is it not going live? Unless they changed the stream key over here. Is it live? No, it's not. Let's see if it streams with OBS. God dang, okay. I thought it would be live, but it's not. All right, so we're gonna do it without it. But anyways, let's get right into the intro. You guys already know. You guys got to check out my Patreon group. Check out the Patreon. Links will be in the description and in the comments after this live stream is over. Of course, you guys can go see all the posts we've made up here. We actually called a few new plays that has to do with different narratives that may kick off as of right now. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys got to go onto that Patreon group right now and check all that out. Discount, I don't know if the discount is still live, but I will make another discount live in a few days or so, if it already ended, because it's still for the discount was pretty much for all over October, Uptober, Q4 and all of that. So if it's still live, you guys get 40% off as of right now, so you get that opportunity. Also check out the block fit, get yourself some crypto apparel right now. If you guys, I already got one of my guys over here showed off the basis for everyone. Shirt looks pretty nice though. I ain't gonna lie, the shirt looks pretty nice, you know? Shirt looks pretty nice, man. So if you guys want to support, you guys already know, get yourself some crypto apparel out there on the block fit. Also, last thing, new ebook live on Amazon. This is pretty much for your parents, really. It's for your older folks. This is pretty much how to start your kids' future with crypto. You guys already know I'm all bullish about crypto. So that's the new one. That's the new ebook. If you guys want to support, it is also on Amazon, or you could get it on Patreon as well. Tangent, get yourself a cold storage wallet. Use code EverythingAltcoin, save 10%. And they also finally sent me my own custom Tangent card. Crazy. I'm gonna take a picture of it once it gets delivered. It's supposed to be delivered today or tomorrow. So my own custom card is gonna be here. Of course, I'm gonna have to be rocking it, you know, Tangent. I gotta thank those guys. It looks sick too. It looks sick. I don't know if you guys seen it. I showed it on my Discord group. So thanks. Things is looking pretty good. But I see a lot of comments coming in already. We're gonna address them. Let's address these right now. Some of these. Is it live yet? No. All right, maybe we're gonna have to switch it up on Patreon. Not Patreon. Sorry. Hey, scammer. Audit scammer. Oh, audit adventure. Don't join his Discord. He scams his subscribers. That's the first time. Yeah, okay. That's the first time I'm ever hearing that in my life. Thank you, audit adventure. Thank you for the comment. Why are you calling him a scammer? He's one. Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. You can't make everybody happy. I don't even know what I did to this guy. So, check your video. Seems like, oh, this is a kick thing. How does he scam his Patreon? He does distribute tokens to subscribers. If you don't believe, then go ahead and he does or he doesn't. Okay. Sure. Any thoughts on ETH? We'll check that out. Little Casper, what's your thoughts on Casper? Nothing. I don't have no thoughts on Casper, honestly. Casper is not one of my favorite coins out there. I let other people talk about that. Doesn't. Sure. Okay. Thank you, Audit Adventure. I wonder who you are. Let me know in the Discord. Tell me who you are. Anyway, let's get into it. Peter Schiff said, we're not about to enter another crypto winter, as that implies spring will soon follow. This was like last week. He says, get ready for the crypto ice age. Got gold. Honestly, from there on, it started pumping. Bitcoin honestly went up a few thousand. Let's look at the past 7 days. Let's look at the past month, actually. From here, what was that? That tweet was on the 25th, right? It was on the 25th here. So right here, you're looking pretty much right about here, 108K. And from there, it took about a day and then it started to move up. I don't know, Peter Schiff, he's always been that same guy, always talking about gold. But gold is pretty good though. But right now it's Bitcoin era. The strategic Bitcoin reserve is going to be coming very soon. They're talking about it everywhere. I can't wait. We'll see how that is going to affect the Bitcoin price in the short term. Not the short term, but the future as well, long term. New York is also launching a pilot program giving low-income residents $12,000 in stable coins on Coinbase. That is crazy. I did not know this was going to be a thing, but if this is like a stimmy would be nice in the market as of right now. But that's more for the low-income residents, probably to try to get them into crypto a little bit more, which is going to be decent. Now, they already have the odds up for the Fed decision in terms of cut. For this month, it's at 90% on Poly Market, right? So it looks like we're going to be getting another cut. So that is going to be interesting for the market as of right now as well. And I did bring this up last stream or whatever. This post here that shows the dates on how things is going to play out. I wanted to see if you guys agree. Right now, we're now in October here. Is it possible that we're going to go up from here, see new all-time highs for Bitcoin in October? If not, you guys let me know. But it looked like November is going to be belief, December is thrill, January is euphoria, right? And of course, the next year, some people are already talking about we're gonna be pretty bullish. It's gonna be a little extended cycle because of the business cycle up until like Q2 of 2026. Time will tell. I got PTSD, so we will see how that would play out. Honestly, we will see how that would play out. Now, where are we? I don't even know if people still believe in the rainbow chart anymore. I did see some people recently talking about the rainbow chart a few times. Once you start to get below the green, if you get to the green to the blue, now this is when you start to accumulate, and then from there it's going to go up. And you can say this is a long accumulation phase here, and then it started to go up. All right, now we're between the green and the blue. Well, we tapped the blue one time here, and it doesn't look like we're going to be tapping the blue here. We might look like we're going to go sideways from here on the green side of things, and then possibly go up. But I want to know what you guys think about that. Let me know about all of that. I see some other comments here. Am I bullish on RBR? Not really. Do I remember what RBR? That's robotic something that Alex Becker was shilling. Hey bro, what do you think about Lofi? Second biggest. I'm not really a meme guy, and especially it's on Sui. I'm going to talk a little bit about Sui today. I'm not really a big meme guy, and when it's on another chain, I'm not really paying attention too much. I'm probably not going to be trading a meme there. I have bought some memes though. I'm not gonna lie. I have bought some memes. Hippo is better than Lofi. Izzy, what's good? Izzy, how do you make money in the bear? Honestly, you go away. You go away in the bear and you come back and see how it is. The bear is one of the toughest things to really operate in. The only thing you could do if you making money outside of crypto is to buy the lows as much as you possibly can. Because once things starts to get a little bit more bullish, those lows are going to pump as well. So yeah, Hippo is good. Sweet memes will pump. Not really into the memes, but hopefully they pump for you guys, man. And of course, Eric Trump says Q4 will be unbelievable for your crypto. Do we believe him? Should we believe him? It's hard to go against the Trump family right now. They're holding up crypto at a at a different point right now. They're bringing it up. I'm excited, so let's see. Also, another tweet here. This was just yesterday from MetaMask. If you guys didn't see it, Foxtober. Does that mean? Are they hinting at a possible airdrop here? Are they possibly hinting at the what we're gonna call a mask airdrop for October? That would be a crazy way to kick off Uptober. Or just to have a good Uptober is going to be a big MetaMask airdrop. I'm hoping we get that base airdrop, that MetaMask airdrop, OpenSea airdrop, all in October. That is going to be the stimulus check that people are going to need for this market as of right now, just to start to invest into different things. It'll be interesting though. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, looking at the top gainers and top losers, let's refresh things as of right now. Let me check. I see that one more comment there. The market psychology by the fear. You are right, man. Yeah. What's trending right now? Keld. I got off of Keld, but it's up 61%. Pretty good. Case Dynamics. This is a robotics play, up 41%. I've heard someone said this was an Alex Becker play. Where are we at right now? Soon this was like SVM on Ethereum. Track is up and pumping. Verge, XVG, wow, it's trending. This is one of my first altcoins I really bought in my first cycle. XVG here. Luvium, some gaming places up here. Osmosis, Egan Cloud. For the top losers, we don't see too much here. Apex, APX, Avalon, what else? Squid. This was pumping. SQD, this was pumping. AWE. Cards, we just talked about that in Discord today. Bluefin, we're also going to be talking about that very soon here. Now, some of the big unlocks coming in October. You're looking at Aster, which is going to have a pretty big unlock, just a 4% of the market cap. I think it could eat that up. Plasma has a big unlock of 0.89% of its market cap. That's going to be October 25th. Aster is the 5th. Pump is going to have one on the 14th, but they're doing a lot of buybacks, so they're going to easily eat this one up. Layer Zero is also doing one, which is going to be 2.47% of the market cap. Zora, that's going to be a big unlock, a 10% unlock. 10% of the market cap is going to come out on the 23rd. I think there's a potential it could eat that up, depending on how Uptober and Zora looks in this whole month as of right now, especially when they announce what we're gonna save the Zora stuff till later. We're gonna save that till later. Sui, you got 50%, 0.50% of the market cap. That actually happened. STBL, that's going to be happening on the 16th. 2.31%. Athena, Aptos, Arbitrum, those are the other ones that's going to have some big unlocks this month. But if the market is pretty bullish, I think it's going to eat those unlocks up easily. And also, if you guys don't know, PerpDex monthly trading volume tops $1 trillion for the first time as competition heats up between Hyperliquid, Aster, Lighter, and I hate how they never give respect to Avantis, man. What's going on here, right? What's going on here? They got to start putting Avantis up there, man. Put some respect on Avantis. It's between all of them. But this is why every stream I've been talking about perpdexes, because things have been going crazy, right? Now, Aster, in terms of its price, is down to $1.79. $1.79. It did come down heavy though. It did come down. What was it? The past 7 months? I said 7 months, 7 days. It did come down from about just under $2 to $1.52. Right? I didn't see not too much hype, not too much people really talking about it, not too much, people giving it FUD the way people were giving FUD to Avantis here, which is still holding above $1. Right? Right now it's at $1.14, $293 million market cap. Right? It has been holding up, and it's, what is it? Let's look at the past month. People said from about $2.32 to now we're sitting at $1.12. They called this a scam. You were seeing tweets. Well, you wasn't really seeing tweets. Someone brought it to me in my Discord about the team selling the tokens. Then there was one post from the Smart Money crypto guy who seemed to be an Aster guy, right? He was fudding Avantis right now. Talked about some of the sales going on and things like that, but they have been disproven by one of the Avantis team members here. This guy has to disprove a lot. I guess it's because I didn't know they were Indian, to be honest. I didn't know, but I guess because they're Indian devs and things have been looking. Let me go to the post real quick just to show you guys. This whole thing, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it for you guys. You guys could go check it out. This guy, Smart Money Crypto, he put out this tweet here. So there's been some FUD, been addressed though. The FUD has been addressed, and they continue to move on. So we'll see how things will play out with Avantis. I'm still very bullish on Avantis, and FUD is just short-term little FUD to just bring the price down. Or there's some competition going on, right? Where CZ might be hiring some people. I don't know. Speculation. Speculation. Another one we got is Bluefin. Bluefin has actually been looking pretty good. If you guys have paid attention to my other stream, we talked about Bluefin. Izzy actually caught the bottom of Bluefin. He traded Bluefin, was able to trade this up there nicely just from watching the stream here, right? Because we talked about how Bluefin looks like it's underrated perpdex on Sui, and Sui has been doing a lot of big things, and right now they've seen a good inflow come through Bluefin, right? But also, if you guys also paid attention exactly to the last stream, the last one, I told you guys what perpdex is to watch out for, right? You got Edge X here, Pacifica, and Lighter, right? These are the three that's going on as of right now. Now, Lighter is the one that's starting to get a little bit more talks right now. A little bit more talks. Why? Because the CEO and co-founder of Robinhood retweeted the mainnet launch of Lighter. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy that they retweeted. Obviously, he's giving props to this guy. I think the founder CEO of Lighter. Does he have anything to do with Robinhood or anything like that? I don't know. I'm gonna just follow him. Nah, I ain't gonna follow Robinhood though. I don't know if he got any ties to Robinhood, but this was like one of those retweets that came out the blue. I'm like, oh, okay. So if you guys listened, you guys probably would have been doing some perp trading on Lighter as well. Right now, you see Arthur Hayes. It's funny how he's so hyper liquid. I'm just saying, it's funny how he's so hyper liquid, and now he says he's ready for Lighter. But anyways, another one that's looking pretty good, Pacifica, right? You guys can see here, this is the volume as of right now. Pacifica, it looks like they might have it chained themselves. This is on, what is it? So I forgot where Pacifica is going to be on. I dead forgot what it's going to be on. Is it just a Ethereum dex? Ethereum perp? I don't remember. Does it tell me here? Does it tell me here? Where is it at? Yeah, Solana base. Sorry, Solana base. There you go. So their user base is coming up, as you guys can see, 10,000 active users. Nothing too crazy, but obviously it's lesser known. Not too many people are really talking about this, but I think the Solana folks, the Solana traders, I won't be surprised if you see some of the Solana coals start to talk about Pacifica, right? It's just in the cards. Now, let me check out some of the comments before we go on to the next section here. Docker XBT went up good. We're going to talk about Docker as well. We're going to talk about Docker. Sui is the only L1 worth holding. That's debatable. I'm not going to disagree, but that's debatable. Treble? What's that one? Do you mean treble? Bomb it? I don't know what that is. My boy. Izzy Bluefin. Yeah, good trade on Bluefin. If you did do a long on Bluefin, that would have been interesting too. I did talk about my top 5 bags in like one of my other streams. We may do a new stream where we talk about my top 5 bags again. This stream is going to be about what I bought on the dip. But let me look at some of the plays that you guys been asking. I know you guys been asking for some plays, so let's look at some of these plays before we continue on here. Mint layer, right? That was one that came up earlier. Mint layer. Damn, it came down crazy. I know this had to do with Bitcoin and stuff, so if the possibility for like the Bitcoin ecosystem kicks up again, maybe mint layer go up, but god damn, this got crushed. I've not paid attention to it since maybe up here, really. Yeah, it has come down. It could be a decent buy though. You never know. What was the other one? Mint layer, and I think it's Tectum. Yeah, Tectum. Oh, it's up 22% today. Another Bitcoin play, really. It's another Bitcoin play. These have to do with Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin, like the ecosystem, people start talking about them again and start getting that hype that it got before. These could be a good buy at the bottom, but I have no thoughts on them as of right now. I don't own any. Don't want to own any right now. What was the other one? Is it Troble? Is that a token? I don't think Troble is a token though. Let me see. Troble? I think you mean treble though. You mean treble, yeah. Ooh. 43%? 43%, that's a big gain. From 12 cents to, that's more than 40. Wait a minute. What the heck happened here? What's the news? It's still cheap though. I checked the website. I know what it is, but what's the news on this? What's the news on this one? Treble swap. Where we at? What's the news on this? Why is it? Oh, is it? Okay. They got the perps. Live. Okay, that makes sense. That it just pumped the way it did. Oh, this could be a decent. It depends though. I wouldn't buy on this wick right now. I would not buy right now. It started pumping a little bit too much. Like literally yesterday, it just went from 12 cents to 47 cents. Yeah, I'm not buying on this crazy wick right now. This could have been a targeted pump. I don't know, but they did just announce perp dexes, so That's pretty interesting. Let me look at the other one. This is up 14%. So these low cap perp dexes catching a little slight bid here. I like that. I like that. I like that. So the announcement of a perp dex is interesting. Do they got more? I see some YouTube videos. Who is this guy? Crypto Empire. Okay. Not bad. Whoever got that, congrats to you, man. If you got that one, congrats. Congrats. What was the other one? Bomb it. Bomb it. It looks like a meme. Of course it's a meme. Yeah. Toshi pump, right? Did it pump? Stablecoin narratives pumping, wire up 3x from the lows. We're about to talk about stablecoins, so I like that, yo. See, when we stay ahead of the narratives, it's easy, man. It's really easy. Big crunch. Ooh, a bits crunch. If you don't know, I was in a private sale of this thing. It ain't even do much. For some reason I thought NFTs was gonna come back around, but it did not. So I'm not too bullish on this anymore. I don't even own any. Sold everything I got from the private sale. It's still at 8 million, which is pretty good, honestly, that it's still that low, but you can see the max chart. Yeah. So this is an L I took at private sales, at the private sale side of things. That's why private sales are pretty risky. BTC, Arrow, Avantis, and Degen play Toshi. Toshi is not a Degen play anymore, but I see why you're saying it, because it's a meme. But those are good. Those are good. BTC is, of course, the anchor of your portfolio. You got Arrow as a good bet for base, and of course you got the whole perp with Avantis. You could add some other things, but it depends on your portfolio. I wouldn't even have Toshi up there, to be honest. Am I bullish on Anon? No, I'm not. Why no one pay attention to AO? Very undervalued. It's honestly up to them. Their marketing. They have Jesse. They're not really talking. If you're talking, oh no, you're talking about AO. You're talking about AO. Yeah, Arweave. Not too much talks about that one right now. Wire. Yes, we could talk. We could look at the Wire too. Yeah. What do you think about Z5 for a low cap yield agent? I see why you would bet on it, but I'm not too interested in Z5. They did change their narrative and flip onto the DeFi AI thing, so it could run. I normally talk about that Z5 when I talk about Giza, because it's always brought up. Also, just integrated with Plasma. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna have to check that one out. What NFTs would you buy that could 5x? Nah, I'm not buying no NFTs right now. Who buying NFTs? There's no need to buy some NFTs right now. NFTs is like a bear market low buy, just in case. But I don't know. Hyper NFTs has been going crazy. The guy bought, like, what was it? I don't even know. He bought a few million of some NFTs. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Connor on-chain put out this tweet here yesterday. October's meta is going to be the prediction markets. There's a possibility that could be the prediction market. Of course, you see me. My response is I was low-key starting to think stablecoin as the meta, but I could see prediction markets too, right? So when you guys pay attention to my videos, right? You guys gotta pay attention to the videos. Prediction market right now is at a $415 million market cap. Nothing too crazy. No true standouts for prediction market plays. Of course, you got Preddy here, which is an agent on virtuals. This always gets talked about when prediction markets actually start to become a thing. And as you can see in the past 7 days, it is up 87%. So this is one of those plays. I think Polka markets, yo. I think if you guys go type in Polka markets on my channel, you guys will see me talk about this last cycle. Oh my lord, the market cap is under 800. Yeah, don't option room, another polka dot play. This is last cycle play too, so you can see there's not much on here. We got this one. This is a very low cap one that we was playing in the Discord, the Patreon side of things. Bookie AI is up here as well. That gets some talks. Zyro. Oh, I thought this was much higher. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, there's not really much in terms of prediction market plays that you guys will want to bet on as of right now in the market. Obviously, if you have one, you guys are letting me know in the comment section down below. But the ones I've been telling you, the one I told you already, if you guys paid attention to my video this week, was Limitless, right? You guys go ahead, check that exchange out right there. You know, that's my, what is that? That's my referral code. I'm trying to get some points. I told you guys they're doing their points as of right now. Points is the easiest way for you guys to get a nice little airdrop. They're going to be doing an airdrop very soon here. They're already listed on CoinGecko. This prepares you right now. Not too many people even got it listed onto their portfolio right now, which is interesting. But as a prediction market play, this has not come out just yet, but you could go on here, start to accrue points by just making small little bets. You could take $10, honestly, $10. I literally took like $20 or something and just was doing $2, $3 bets on if the market is going to go up, like if Bitcoin is going to go up, if Ethereum is going to go up, or it's going to go down. Of course, you know I'm bullish, so I'm always going to put up. I'm just accumulating some points on here, but you could do it on every other thing on here. If you guys seen poly markets, you guys know how this works already. All right, this is the one I talked about in the video. Will Limitless pre-TG allocation on Kaido reach $130 million by October 5th? We have 3 days left, right? We have 3 days left. Right now, they put out this tweet. It's at 104, and people are still sending money. Will we see $120 million very soon? This is an easy bet that you guys can take on here. Maybe they'll give you double points. I don't know. Maybe they will give you double points. Who knows? But everybody's already, the outcome, everybody pretty much put their money on yes. 94% is on yes right now. No is just 5%. Right? They want to be the contrarian down there, but it looks like it's going to hit it. You guys should be testing it out as of right now because you're going to get some points off of this, and it's going to be on base. It's a prediction market play on base. I don't know when it's going to come out, but they're doing their PTG on Kaido, so this is going to be over very soon. And then after that, maybe a week or maybe a few days later, the token comes out. I won't buy it on a day of, just because everyone's going to be, you know, getting their airdrop and selling it on whatnot. People that was in the private sale or the public sale from here, as you can see, they got 50% unlocked, so they may be selling that 50% depending on how much they are up in profit. So things can get interesting for, you know, Limitless. This is one of the bigger prediction market plays that we're going to have out for a little bit, unless Poly Market drops a token and some other ones probably come out. I don't know all the prediction market plays, but this is the one that a lot more people are very interested in, especially Coinbase is invested, so it may get a day one listing from Coinbase. But check out some other altcoin. Let's check out some other comments. I said altcoins, but comments. What are you expecting the BTC and ETH price top to be? That's hard to tell because I don't know where you guys. If you guys paid attention to my channel, I told you guys I wanted to be out the market by October, right? October's here and I'm still not out the market. I don't know what's going on, right? So I can't tell you where the top is going to be. I don't have a crystal ball, but maybe at the end of the year we'll see, because if Q4 is going to be very bullish, you start to get talks about, you know, extended cycle because of the business cycle, and if it runs up to like 160, 175, who knows? I don't think we're going to see 200k BTC this cycle, but if we do, hey, I'll be happy. But I don't think, maybe 160, 175, maybe 150, an even number, 150. Any coin to put 500 to turn it to 10k, you're gonna have to mess around with the low caps, the very, very, very low caps, man. You're gonna have to mess around over there. There's a possibility that could happen. I'm still buying on a Coinbase. I'm buying on Coinbase. Dex really a thing? Yes, that helps your transactions. That helps your transactions for that base airdrop. That helps your transactions. Tell us your robotic coin that you're bullish on. We're gonna get to that. I told you guys 3 altcoins I've bought on a dip. It's one that's a robotic. You should already know it's peaq anyway. So 148k, that's a possibility too. You know, that's a possibility. That's a big possibility. All right, now where are we? Plasma, stablecoin narrative here. Stablecoin narrative. This is the response to Connor on chain. Plasma took a tumble, but of course it was going to come, like it was going to drop at some point in time. It got up to about $1.67 and has come down below $1, right? Plasma does look good. You got another one that's Falcon. This also does look very good, right? Has come out as well and just dropped, right? Below 435 million market cap. Not too bad. I don't own any of these. I didn't get the plasma airdrop. I'm kind of jelly about that because that was a free 10K that you guys could have got just by depositing $1 into plasma's like vault thing. You would have got a 10K airdrop. That's crazy, right? Falcon came out as well. I don't know if they did an airdrop. Another one that is going to be coming out is called Stable. I'm going to be making a video on this one. Maybe they don't have it up here yet, just yet. Maybe they don't have it up just yet because it's not out. But let me see. Stable. This is another one that's going to be coming out. I think they're going to be following the same suit as Plasma. So there's going to be another stable chain. And with this whole stable chain narrative, stable coin narrative, I think stable chains is going to look good. But you're also going to be looking for decent smaller cap plays that could do well. And you guys probably already seen some of the mentions already there. Wire, we have been talking about Wire for a while. We told you guys it is up 38% right now. 38%. We're looking pretty good on this one. It could go higher. This is from 717 AI Capital. They are part of the Circle program, right? So they had a lot of things that's bullish for these guys. And not too many people are really even talking about it, which is pretty good because it's still under the radar and it's still very cheap. Still very cheap. If you guys don't know, another agent that has been making crazy waves is Tibber, man. I wish I was still holding my bag that I had. I wish I was still holding. I was very early onto it. We called it out in the Discord very early too, right? I seen some of the information on it. I'm like, okay. If you guys don't know, the founder of Tibber, I think his name is Mika or something. I don't know how to say his name, but he was actually on Raoul Paul. There we go, stream, and they've been hinting at us some stuff over here. I don't hold any. I'm not going to buy it because now I just feel like I missed a boat. I'm kind of sick about it, and I don't know how high this can go. We was at it at a $50 million market cap. Now it's at about to hit 300 million market cap, man. I fumbled, man. I fumbled. Everything was there, and now they just now doing a whole live stream with Raoul Paul, huh? Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's another one that's looking pretty good, right? And then what, if you guys don't know, Virtuals said they're going to be announcing a mechanism to their launchpad, which is going to be about 1.5 weeks away for their new launchpad. What I've noticed, every time Virtuals make a change, like, you know, Genesis brought some life back into Virtuals, man. It brought some life back into Virtuals. People are excited to trade on it, of course, until they learn that they couldn't accumulate too much points faster. It was a well point game. So they may be making the changes right now, and as you can see, it's going to be inclusive to all. Fundraising mechanism built right in. We're going to look at another tweet, right? So, and then you're going to have the GDP facilitated by ACP, and we're going to look at that. There's a lot going on over there. Robotics, so they're now going to be leaning into robotics a little bit more. Did you guys watch my video on game? I want to know if you guys watched my video on game, because if they're going to be leaning into robotics, it said early days, announcement very soon. Could game become the brain of robotics? Could game become we're going to look at game in a second, but this is another thing that came out. This guy, I don't know, Caitlin, yeah, or this girl, I don't know. As for the new launchpad mechanism, 3% of the token supply will be directly airdropped to users of actively trading agents. So I don't know if that means a virtual airdrop, or that means a new agent launch airdrop, right? But if you're actively trading agents as of right now, you could get rewarded with a little airdrop. I don't know what it is, but you could get rewarded with a little airdrop. Then they announced something below here right now. Essentially, the bottom part is when people, launch their agents for them to actually start to make money off the agent, they have to reach a curve sale of $10 million market cap. Then the team could raise 300K in funds to continue on, right? So far things is looking good, but you can see there's a lot going on here. Facey, some of you guys have been big fans of Facey. He talked about Facey here. Buzzing app, talk about some other ones. He talked about Watch, a lot of things going on here. So totally, yeah. Let's look at some of these pictures, man. It look like they just in a college room, college classroom. Well, I can't get a box like this. What's in the box? As much as I've been talking about virtuals, why I got no virtuals merch? You know? They could have sent me something. But virtuals right now, let's look at virtuals. This one that hasn't really done much, really. Yeah, it's like a stable coin right now. not really. It's just a little joke there. But with the new mechanism, what was the last time they dropped? I don't remember. Was it around May? It was down here somewhere where they dropped Genesis, the Genesis auction, right? And then from there, virtuals went to like 3x or 4x or whatever it did. So with this new mechanism that they're going to be announcing, there's a potential that this could give you a trade here, maybe up to $2. I don't know, right? But it's going to be interesting how this is going to play out. If they're going to bring more excitement to that launch pad again, they're going to need another big launch, because ISIS was a very big Ethereum launch, and no one's talking about it anymore. It did crazy numbers at the start, crazy numbers, and no one's talking about that. Of course, Tibber is holding things down. AIXBT is still doing its thing. What else? Game, right? If you guys remember, I told you guys about Game. The Game got a little spike. It got a little spike. Nothing too crazy. A little spike from like just about $1. I said $1, 1 cent to pretty much 2 cents. So it did like a 2x. It did like a 2x from the bottom. Nothing exciting. But if my theory is right from that tweet, that they're gonna, like you said, like I said here, where is this? They're gonna be leaning into robotics, right? Vader already moved on to robotics. You got some other plays that moved on to robotics for virtuals. There's a potential they're going to include something with Game. I don't know. I'm just speculating out here. I'm just going to be excited if it just pumps again, though. I'll be very excited, especially if I was right. I'll be very excited. Let me check some comments before we start getting into other things here. Plasma dump because they have the same team as Blast. That I did not know, but I don't think that's going to dump it like that. There's think about how many people got 10K airdrop. A 10K airdrop. Some people even got more than that. It's going to be people selling. It's very early. It's also a new altcoin. It's also a very new altcoin. So unless the market is very bullish, I don't think it's always going to go straight up. Wire 500 to 10K. At this point in time, that's a possibility. It's a possibility. Or Game. What virtual protocol ecosystem are you bullish on? Game, just because of my theory on it. We got Game, we got Wire, we got RCAT. We got RCAT. What else? I guess Vader, because they're flipping into the whole robotic ecosystem. I think you got also Show. You also got Show. Let me look into the robotics, because there's something that's over there. Robotics. 17% as a whole, led by peaq. I love it. What else we got here? I was looking. Let's go down. You see, Vader's up here as robotics. This is the one that someone asked for earlier. Yeah, I'm not bullish on this one. RoboStack. This is one for, of course, robotics. You got Eval. You got Show. Is Robo time? I don't know if this was. I think this one is a robotics play on thing. This one RoboStack. So this could do well. Actually, now that we're looking at it at the market cap, this could be that 500 to 10K. Well, it's a 2 million market cap already. All right, it's a 2 million market cap. Possibility, right? This is a robotics play. They've been out for a little bit. They already been targeting robotics. They didn't flip on it. So this one is another one. Eval. I don't know what the Eval does. Is it in terms of robotics? I don't know what that one does. But the other one, you got Vita Show. This is another robotics play. And I think this one is a robotics play on virtuals, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Let me see it. Did they launch on virtuals though? This one is a very low market cap. Under 700K? It has to be a virtuals play. It's not a virtuals play. Yeah, it's not a virtuals play. But hey, you see it there though, man. I don't own any of this. Oh yeah, this is not a virtuals play. Not a virtuals play whatsoever. So you got that there. Those are the virtual plays there. Yeah, we now at the sweet part. I did Sapien too. Sapien is very good for data labeling when it comes down to robotics. That's going to be very important. If you watch my video today, actually, I dropped a video on Sapien. Go watch that. Leave a comment. Let me know, man. How you feeling about Blah? Blah, the app just recently came out not too long ago, right? Is it fully live yet? So also a very low market cap. These are gambles. When it comes out to these low market cap, these are gambles. Not something I'm always going to be paying attention to until they start pumping. And the app is going to be, you can see it. I got the notifications on. Just paying attention. As long as they keep building, that's not much. The risk to reward ratio at this point in time is okay. Oh, it is down 23% though. Down to a $2 million market cap. So we'll see how it plays out though. They came from a decent launch pad too. Do I like Vue? Not really. You talking about Velvet Capital, right? ETH doesn't have anything to do with agents. I said agents. Sorry. Doesn't have anything to do with robotics. But we played ETH. We did good on ETH. Room. I'm not bullish on Room. It is just on-chain Patreon that is going to get pushed by the virtual coals. Room. I've never seen why someone was going to invest into a a Patreon like play on chain. Yeah, it's just gonna get pushed by the coals that got their room there, that got their keys. This is like friend tech. If you guys remember, if you bought people's keys, you get a private room. People started doing, private calls and friend tech and things like that. So yeah, I'm not too bullish on this one. Definitely not too bullish on this one whatsoever. But yeah, Sui has been doing a lot of big things. Teamed up with Google, all of that. What is it? What was that? Where was the tweet at actually? Right there. The whole, enabling scalable app-to-app connections without API. They got Sui Fest going on as of right now too. So there might have some more big news that's going to come out for their event that's coming out right now. Again, I don't own any Sui, but this one is looking like a good layer one as of right now that could compete with a lot of different things. This is probably something I'm probably going to look at when it comes down to the bear market. If the bear market comes, I don't even know. Q2, who knows? But this is one I'm not going to get right now because I'm not seeing the gains that I want from this at this point in time. If it does go up to like 20 million, 22 million, that's a 2x. 33 million, that's a 3x. So I don't know. But this is not going to be something I'm going to play right now. But of course, during the bear market, this may be plays that I'm going to pick up at the bear market lows. I'm trying to hope that it comes down to here or even down here. So that's going to be one that I will be looking at. Now, get into the plays that I've been buying on at the dip. We're going to get into that. Getting into the plays. There are a lot of things. I've been excited right now. Neurobro is robotics. No, I don't think Neurobro is robotics. That was like more alpha. I held Crow. Crow's fire. Yeah, Crow's decent. I'm not too big on the centralized exchange plays anymore, but Crow's decent. Smash that like button. Yes. Thank you, John316. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button. So, if you guys don't know, what was this? The start of September here. I dropped a video on the creators capital markets. Jesse liked my video. I felt good. I felt happy. I'm on the right track here. I'm on the right path. I see what's going on, right? What we pretty much was talking about was Retake and Zora and Docker Even Creator, we was talking about Creator is another play that's not being talked about, but essentially is like Docker, but it's for more for the like the live stream meta of things, right? So talking about the play, this is what I picked up on the dip. I picked up Zora. I know some people said, not some people, but there's a big unlock coming up. I do think that this unlock is going to get ate up pretty easily. I'm not too worried about the unlock as of right now. That's going to be coming out. Again, that can all change depending on the type of market. If the market just flips bearish, then yeah, I'll be a little bit worried, because that means people are just going to sell right away. But if the market is a little bit bullish and things continue to go up, right, I'm good on the unlock right now. It's at a $235 million market cap. Nothing too crazy. I think it could definitely get back up to where it was at up there. So that's like a 2x gain from right now. 2 months ago, it was up to 14 cents at a 633, is down 63.5% on the day, on the highs, right? Now, more people, I'm liking the fact that Clemente, who is a big content creator on Twitter, is actually talking about Zora. I have a gut feeling that buying Zora down 65% from its all-time highs will age well. I agree with that. Base team is literally telling you to create on Base, and Zora is the easiest way to participate. You know why? Because most people don't got the Base app. You can't, it's not open to everyone. I recently got on the Base app and I had to wait a long time, right? But Zora, everyone's creating content on Zora, right? Jesse's creating content on Zora, right? This is very easy. You could connect your wallet, start creating some content, just post bull BS. And of course, you're going to have to follow me. We'll talk about that though. It's very easy, man. So the Zora flywheel actually works for a broader scope for creators right now. People are looking at this right now, right? And some people found code in Zora. That live stream is coming. You see my tweet here. You see my tweet. You see my response. What the hell did you just say? See, every time I stream, there's someone calling me. Every time. I don't even know why it's loud right now. I thought I had my phone on silent. But anyways, so live streaming coming onto Zora. We've talked about this multiple times. If Zora is going to compete with Pump Fund, they have to bring in that live streaming. I was hoping they was going to bring the live streaming through Retake, like partnership with Retake, but they might end up doing their own thing and having their own live streaming, which would be good, which would be huge, right? I'm already positioned there. I already told you guys. Come follow me on there. I've been buying my own creator coin. Some people have been buying it as well. You see, I hold about $1,000 worth of my own creator coin. I've been posting on here, just posting whatever I feel like. My apparel for the block fit, different things, just posting on here, just trying to be active, because this market lately has been rewarding those that have been active on chain, that have just been active from them airdrops, right? You see, Plasma, if you was proactive in this market, deposited even $1, you would have got a 10,000. Once again, I got to say that again, because that's so crazy. You deposit $1, you get back $10,000 in an airdrop. Where else can you do that? Where else can you say you've done that just by being active on chain, right? So I'm here. Go follow me, guys. Go follow me. I'm growing my following count up there. Of course, you don't even got to buy the token too much. I got like a few holders, and they don't even hold that much over there, right? But when live streaming goes live, there's a possibility this could go up, because I've seen it during the pump fund side of things. Once you start to engage, people want to trade your token back and forth. So this is going to be happening. I'm going to see. I don't even know what I'm going to do with my own creator coin. That's the crazy part, right? Now, I don't even own, like, when you guys go look at my thing here. Oh, did they log me out? Oh, I thought they logged me out. I was about to get mad. But you can see my holdings here. I don't buy too much stuff. I'm just buying little stuff of, little tokens for other people on here. Because my main wallet that I'm holding my tokens has to be. One thing you'll learn about me is I really hate when people are paying attention to me too much, right? Trying to watch, everything is on chain, so I gotta move within a few different wallets and things like that. So whenever you see my public profile and I could connect my wallet to it, I will not connect my wallet to it. I will always use their own wallet to do whatever they want, right? So I don't really own too much over here, but you can see all the things I bought there. I'm just buying different posts. You know, I like this one. I had to buy this one. So I'm just buying different things up here. And Base is for pimping. If you're not on Base, you're not pimping. Right? So go make sure you go buy that. Right? Another thing. Now, this is the perfect time. Of course, let's check out Dockers right now, right? Let's check out Docker. They changed their ticker. Well, actually, they didn't change it here, but they changed their name. The tickers also changed to Docker on Zora. This is huge because I've only been using Docker on as their ticker anyways. But this is one thing I've told you guys, right? Remember, I've kept telling you guys, be patient in the market, right? If you're bullish on something, after doing your own research, don't be bullish on anything just because I'm bullish on it or your other favorite content creator is bullish on it. You have to be bullish on it, right? You can see when we called out Docker, we made decent gains off of Docker. Maybe I should have sold at the top. I did not sell at the top, right? It got up to about 0.004, whatever. We're just close to there, and it dumped all the way down here. I held. I even added more onto Docker. I didn't even need to buy a big bag of Docker, right? Because the market cap is very low. You can throw $250, $500 on it and just let that ride. The way I'm trading Docker is the way I'm trading the Zora creator coins is the same way I was trading virtual agents early on, right? I actually even learned a little bit lessons from virtual agents by not going so heavy on them, like throwing $5,000, $10,000 onto an agent. No, I start off slow, start off very low and let the position build itself up, right? So I've been telling you guys about Docker for quite some time now, right? I've been holding my position. Some other people in my Discord, even in the Gen Pop part of Discord, have been holding. They have asked me, like, yo, you guys got to be bullish on the play for yourself. Don't just want to hold it because I'm holding it, right? And you can see here, I even got the CEO or the founder of Docker. They follow me, all right? Because I've been talking about Docker so much. I've been telling you guys, if you guys want exposure to the Zora ecosystem, you get it through Docker. I told you guys Docker would be big if Zora pays attention to them, does anything with Docker. And guess what happened? The Docker team has received a grant from Zora. They gave him $500,000. I said $500,000. Well, 500,000 Zora tokens, right? To continue to invest into capital markets, creator capital markets. So they've been buying some tokens. Let's see how much 500,000 is in Zora. They gave him $26,000, guys. They gave him $26,000 to invest into other creator coins on Zora. That is huge, guys. That is huge. And when you go on to here, let's top creators. Dockers is now number one. I had a feeling if you guys go watch my first Docker video, I told you guys I think Docker should be one of the top plays on the Zora ecosystem. Through Docker, you pretty much get exposure to all of them. And I actually just found a new mini Docker-like play. Very mini. I'm probably gonna tell my Discord group. It's just too risky because it's like a 10K market cap thing, and they just recently bought some things. I might just do like $200 into it and just see what's up. But right now, Dockers is up, man. It's been out for 2 months. It got up to its all-time highs, came all the way down, and now it's looking like it's going to reach its all-time highs again. So patience pays off, guys. Patience pays off. And this is my way to get more exposure to the Zora ecosystem. Let me check out some of these other comments. LCS also on base. Hey, the Big E, you be coming in here giving too much of my alpha away. Actually, nah. I can't even blame you because the Silencio video is coming out tomorrow. It's already scheduled. It's going to be coming out tomorrow. We already got into it in the Discord side of things. I'm a big believer in Silencio, so I like it. It's a very good low market cap play for robotics. What do I think about Palm AI? I don't really like Palm AI. I think my early days. Sometime last year, I was talking about Palm AI a little bit because of its connection to what's the name? That chain. I forgot the chain name. I forgot the chain name, but is this the same Palm? Is this the same palm? I just messed up. I brain dead just now. Hey, I'm a bot. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Let me restart this. You guys just seen a brain fart, like in real time. I'm a bot. I hate these, man. Should I click that part right there? This part too? All right, let me in. Oh yeah, it is the same. It is the same Palm AI. Yeah, there you go. It was. This is when I was really bullish on Scale. This was around that time of gaming and things like that. I was really bullish on Scale because they were supposed to be a part of the Scale ecosystem, but Scale fell off a map. They fell off a map, so I'm not really. I haven't really kept up with Palm AI whatsoever. Don't even know what they're doing anymore. Did they switch over to agents or something? From games to hardware. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm not bullish on this one. I may be wrong though. I may be wrong. Who knows? I can't be bullish on everything. ZBCN thoughts. I don't really have thoughts on those. Are plays that I feel like are just being pushed by a lot of like the XRP guys and things like that. I don't really have thoughts on ZBCN. Don't really look into it too much because it's not my type of plays. It may play out. I think Crypto Millie been talking about this one. You might find better information on that on there. But yeah, this is not one of the plays I like or really. I seen again. Maybe it's because I seen the content creators I seen talk about it, excluding Millie, were just shills. Were just shills. I feel like they might have gotten paid from like the whole thing. I don't know, but they on Solana. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. So again, Dave P, you're what's goody, man? Am I more bullish on Zora or Virtual Protocol? That's actually a very good question. There are two different types of plays. As of right now, Virtuals has been very stagnant. At this point in time, Virtuals has been very stagnant. And depending on what's coming out in like a week and a half or so from now on, we don't know. It'll be hard to tell how Virtual is going to perform. If you ask me today, what am I choosing? I will be choosing Zora because it's very simple. They have been chosen by base, right? They're going to get pushed by base. For you to even, as people start to pay attention, for you to really get that base airdrop, you're going to have to be on a Zora ecosystem. You might even have to hold some Zora, trade Zora, right? So in terms of market cap as well, I do believe there's an opportunity that Zora could, overtake Virtuals. But we have to see how things play out. Virtuals is still very strong. Their team has been very good at doing a lot of things. They don't speak a lot openly. They do a lot of the things in the back, the back end side, and then promote it. So it's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell right now. I'll take Zora, but I do believe that Virtuals is going to be a very good gem if they're able to do everything that they want to do. Zora Mammo, really good. Yes. A0X is pumping. 24%. Let's go. Still a very low. These, when you start to see things below 5 million market cap, these are gamble plays for me, right? These aren't something where I'm parking a lot of money in. I'm just leaving a little bit of change on there and just letting it sit. And I don't even look at them. This is I'm gonna be honest with you. This is legit how I caught Virtuals. This is legitimately how I caught Virtuals, right? You guys go look at my early day Virtuals when I started talking about Virtuals. It was at 3 cents, right? When it was at 3 cents, I think I bought like $1,000 or $2,000 worth of Virtuals at the time, at 3 cents. At 3 cents, and just let it sit. I forgot completely about it because my Zerion wallet, there's some wallets I don't even put on there to track, just because I want it out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to see no pumping. I don't want to see the numbers go up and it affect my thought process on it. Someone in my Discord group already knew when I had called this out in the Discord. They was like, yo, Virtuals is pumping. Virtuals is pumping. I go, look, Virtuals at 30 cents. I'm like, oh, that's an easy 10x. Smooth. 30 cents. Guess what? They was telling me to sell. I didn't sell. It pumped all the way up to about, what was it? About $5? Yeah, $5 and some change, right? had over 100x on virtuals, just by some I just let sit and forget. So if you continue to look at it, the whole thing I just want to say is, if you continue to look at it, your move changes, your idea changes, because sometimes these altcoins don't move at the same pace as every other altcoin. Like if we're having a bullish month and you see an altcoin just sitting there, even someone in my Discord, it was like, yo, he wanted to buy more Avantis because Avantis was running. He wanted to sell his arrow to buy more Avantis. I'm like, no, at some point in time, Avantis is going to come back down. It's going to retrace, right? So just hold both and just see how things play out. Just forget about it. Don't just chase the new shiny thing. That's what I did with this. I left it hanging out over there. So that's what I'm going to do with some of these other plays when they're very low market caps. Well, this was a 30 million market cap at the time. So easy way to forget some of these plays. And of course, for A0X, this thing, Jesse needs to be more like, a part of it. This is the reason why I was bullish on it, because they got the Jesse agent. Now, if they're able to onboard Brian, like they said they wanted to do, they wanted to make a Brian agent. That would be crazy. That would be huge for them, right? If they're able to get a Brian agent. So it's time will tell, man. Time will tell. I'm always in their Twitter space. I actually was in this Twitter space today too, if you caught me in there. All right, let's move on to the next play. We talked about Dockers. And things like that. Oh yeah, the AI XBT. People are really starting to take notice of Docker. Clemente also owns Docker too, so he made bull post Docker. So my next play that I bought the dip on, because if you guys paid attention to my last live stream, we talked about robotics and what was going on in Korea, right? We talked about the Korea blockchain week that was going on over there, right? You guys could have got a nice little entry on this one as well. It got up to about 5 cents. You guys could have got it there, right? This is also another one. I've let everything I've been getting, because if you guys don't know, I was in a private sale. Well, I'm still in the private sale of peaq, right? The tokens come in, I've just put them onto their staking platform. I just let it stake, just sit there, not even worried. I just recently bought a bigger bag just to add to that stake platform, add to the stake position, right? So now, as you can see, things is going up a little bit. Will it reach back to its all-time highs? Who knows? What market cap was that? I think that was under $1 billion. No, it was like 400 million. Yeah, I think they could get it. In terms of market cap, I think it could reach its market cap. But in terms of price, because of the tokens that came out, right? So if you guys watch my, read my ebook on the Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics, you can see this was at 65 cents, right? So you can see the discrepancy between the market cap and actual token price. That's because of the inflation that has come onto the market. So it could hit its market, it could hit its all-time high in terms of market by getting to market cap, in terms of by getting to like a 500 million market cap. But in terms of price, that's going to take a little bit more. What would that market cap be actually? Let me see. Hold on. I got to go on the back end, because for some odd reason, the coin perspective does not work when I actually use it onto onto the Brave browser. So all-time high was 75 cents. So for it to hit its all-time high, it will put it at $1 billion, like just under $1 billion market cap. To be exact, it's going to be 938 million, right? That's just for it to hit its all-time high in terms of token price, not the market cap. But yeah, I bought this one. I bought peaq, right? If you guys don't know, peaq has been doing so much things. I finally think it's time that a lot of people are going to be talking about peaq, right? So you guys can see the community members, right? They finally got the world's first tokenized robo farm, which was just announced. Now the world's first Web3 time robotics SDK is also released. Then the world's first VR robot fight is also coming out. This is going to be by Rec Robot and Robo Rumble and Archie as well, right? Now, what is that one? You guys can see here. Robo Rumble is going to be the world's first prediction market for robo fights. This pretty much is easy to, what it reminds me of is BattleBots. I don't know if you guys ever watched this. There was times when I was just bored sitting in the crib. I'll be watching this thing, just BattleBots. These little robots just fighting each other, right? Controlled by humans, of course, but they're just fighting each other. So this is what this pretty much reminds me of, right? And then when you go on to their thing, you can see the actual humanoids, the humanoid robots about to square up. Look. Now I'm not saying this is something to be bullish on. I'm just saying it is just interesting, right? Who knows? This might get some little hype. This is like karate combat, you know? What was that on Solana? You can see he's being controlled by this guy here. So that just came on to peak. Nothing too crazy. But another one, dual mint, and you got new coin that's also coming on to peak, right? All-time highs for daily active human wallets on there. Get Real Season 2 has already launched. You guys can start accumulating points for that as well, right? So there's a lot that's going on in this peak ecosystem. If you're going to bet on a whole robotics narrative, I believe there's two that's right now that's out that you guys can bet on. It's peak and archie. I'm going to make a video on the third, but since we're on stream, I just want to give you guys a little present. I want to give you guys a little present here. The next one that should be coming out very soon, actually invested by Virtuals. This is how I know Virtuals get into that robotic side. These guys are also going to be coming out very soon here. You can see $11 million funding led by A16Z. They also got Virtuals. You can see it right here. Virtuals invested into this. So we now know how deep Virtuals is going into robotics. So things could get more interesting, like I keep saying, right? This is going to be one that's going to be coming out. I don't know exactly when. Maybe this month, maybe next month. I don't know, because my Ex Machina comes out in December. And Ex Machina, I'm very bullish on it. You see Kyle Chassis talking about Ex Machina as well. You see Kyle Chassis talk about Ex Machina. This is the DAO for your robotics plays. Yeah, I'm bullish on this one here. I'm bullish on this one. Very bullish, very bullish, very bullish. Right? So yeah, robotics plays is heating up. Robotics plays is heating up. Let me see if there's any other comments I should be addressing here. What Zora ecosystem coins are you bullish on? That is easy to tell you. Let me just go right back. That is easy to tell you. We already talked about one. Dockers. This is the number one. The absolute number one. Propaganda, number two. This is number two on the board. Why? They're building mini dApps as Zora posts, right? I'm in their higher tier Discord group as of right now. So you got Bookie right here. You got Piggy Bank. So this is an ex Coinbase dev. I think he also worked for Solana, right? Every post is an app. These are going to be mini dApps that he's going to be posting on here. So this could also take off, right? I want to know what else dApp he's going to put up here on here. But he also finally put out the Twitter for propaganda. He's been hinting at some news that's been coming out of propaganda. Let me finally linked it here. As you can see, October 1st, we're now at 50% complete. We're now at 50% complete. I want to know what happens when we get to 100%. They got to let me know, man. They got to let me know. Right? So, yeah. Oh, what is this one? Slowly but surely. What is this? I didn't even see this. Oh. Okay. This look like it's for Bookie, if I'm not mistaken. This look like it's for Bookie. So he's okay. I'm gonna have to look a little bit more onto this. So you can see here, making mini. There could be a thing where mini dApps could be a thing, but he's doing it on Zora, which is why I'm bullish on that. And of course, you got this one, ZXBT, the only AI agent on Zora, and they're also rewarding users by yapping. So if you're talking on X about them, it's a good yap. You got Doodles, but Doodles got their own token. 11 a.m. These guys, they do a podcast. It's a pretty big podcast, actually. Visual Value. I think this is something else. I forgot what that one was. Cooper, he does stuff for music. Board, this is another big guy on X, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has 2 million followers on X, and he's creating a game on Zora. So that's another bet. That's another bet you can. I want to know how a game on Zora is going to operate, right? What else you got up here? I don't see nothing else. I really don't like too many coins where like they already have a primary coin and then they end up building out a profile on Zora and then have a second coin, right? Like Medicaid, they got Medicaid Max here. Edge, they got Edge here. Definitive here. I don't need all that. But yeah, that's oh, this the I don't even want to talk about this one yet. This is like I'm holding this to the hip. As some dev, they've been They've been hinting at some things. I don't know what they're building, but they've been hinting at it, and it has some people pretty bullish. So I'm holding on. Got a little bag of that, and that's pretty much it on here. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more that's gonna be coming out on here. Peaq, yes, Clover, Peaq. Giovanni, Pretty. What do you mean? What do you want? You want me to look over it? You want me to look over Pretty? Yeah, I told you this could do well with prediction market. If prediction market is the next meta for this month, it could do well. It can do well. Oh, are they partnered with Circle? No, that's not bad. Is this a mini app? They got a mini app. Backed by Base Incubator too. That's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Pretty allows you to place bets, create markets, and explore live markets and track your performance through natural conversation. Just tag PrettyBot on X. So it's like BankerBot. Like, you know, BankerBot, you could tell BankerBot to buy you some tokens on Banker. That's if you got your own, you know, profile on Banker, got some money on there, you know, set a whole profile on there. So yeah, I can see this actually could do very good with prediction markets. You know, you be on your Twitter, you do this just like Chad, whoever Chad is. Hey, Pretty, place $10 bet on Thunder in Game 7. I went. What game is coming up? Oh, what game is tonight? Tonight's Thursday. Yeah, who's playing? The Rams and the 49ers. Yeah, the Hospital 49ers. They all hurt over there. So yeah, Pretty, put $100 on the Rams. There's something I could do. I could see myself doing that. I like that. Claim my winnings. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, this could be a good prediction market play. I like it. Let me follow you. Turn Noti Bell on. It's already being utilized. Okay. I take it. Just over $3,000 when I've been bought back and burned. Wait, is the Goon apart? Okay. I take it. I like that. Thank you, Giovanni, man. I like that. Now, where are we? We talked about Peaq, talked about Ex Machina. Let's talk about the last play I've been buying, which has been Giza. Giza, if you guys were able to buy this at the lows, it got back to the very lows again, to about 11 cents. Giza is honestly very cheap. I don't know what's holding it back, but it is very cheap, and I believe this has some crazy potential. At a $29 million market cap, I bought the lows again on this. I think I'm getting a little bit too bullish on Giza. I don't know. I don't know. It's either going to make me another 100x gain, or it's going to be minus 100x. I don't know. One way or the other. But anyways, the reason I'm starting to get bullish on this as well for Giza, the whole narrative, stablecoin narrative, is starting to heat up as well. And you guys know Giza has their ARMA agent. They recently announced a Pulse agent for Pendle, right? So the stablecoin and the stablecoin chain and the stablecoin agent, ARMA to Plasma, is just the start of Giza chain agnostic vision. Our agents will hunt the best alpha wherever it exists with no chain boundaries. And Plasma is purpose built for exactly what ARMA does best. So they're now on Plasma. Hopefully they'll get more on some stablecoin chains, and you'll be able to, you know, use the stablecoins on those chains to pretty much, you know, gain more yield. This is why I'm pretty bullish on Giza. Giza is about to be everywhere. It's really about to be everywhere. This is one of those DeFi agents I'm a little bit too much bullish on. And of course, it's the first agent infrastructure, both partnered with Pendle Finance and Lidl Finance. It has over $2 billion in agentic value. And the TVL is rising at $20 million. This is what the chart looks like. Honestly, I'm asking y'all a question. Would y'all buy a chart that looks like this? Or would you buy it if it's very green? I need to know, guys. I need to honestly know on here. I need to honestly know. Would y'all buy that or no? How do you manage holding so many coins? Do you set limit orders for take profits on most of your plays? So some of my plays aren't like a part of my main portfolio. I do talk about a lot. I don't own every play I talk about, by the way. right? There's some play you can ask me directly, especially if you're in my Discord, what plays do I actually currently hold at this point in time? I will answer it gladly, right? I don't hold all of them, once again, because I talk about some of the plays I believe is going to be good. I'm trying to help you guys out. So even if a play is good and I don't own it, I'm going to talk about it just for you guys to get you guys positioned. Again, you can't own every altcoin, right? So again, and on another side, some of the altcoins, just like I've been explaining, I own very small positions of, right? And set them elsewhere where I don't even pay attention to them. There's certain plays I will put in my main portfolio, and that is the plays I'm the most bullish on, that I'll keep an eye on and just keep watching, depending on things like that. These three right here, pretty much part of the main portfolio. If you go look for the entire channel, I've been telling you guys about peaq, right? Been telling you guys about Giza. We talked about Zora. So you can kind of tell which ones are a part of my main portfolio. I got in at 13 cents for Giza. That's a very deep, that's a very good entry. Once again, Giza also hasn't been doing too much. It hasn't been doing, look at the max chart here. In terms of price, you could have got it right here. Right here. What is this? About 8 cents. Let's see market cap. Market cap, obviously, it's higher in market cap because they are doing investing, right? So the market cap is constantly going up. So that's probably also another thing that's holding it back, just because it hasn't been able to, sustain its gains, especially with the market up and down, so up and down, right? So it hasn't been able to sustain its gains in terms of token price, right? But of course, the inflation is starting to come in here, and you're starting to see it here. So in terms of market cap, it is around its all-time high, just 2x off of that, right? But in terms of price, it's been stagnant, hasn't really done much. So I believe this is a big buy, man. That's a big buy. Do I think Giza could do 100x from here? Let me check. I gotta check on the coin perspective from the back end. 100x will put it at a 2 billion market cap, right? What are we at right now? We'll put it pretty much at a 3 billion market cap. Let's just say 3 billion. Let's just have it easy, even. If you're wondering what I'm doing on the back end is I have to use pretty much the coin perspective on the back end, because when I do it, let me show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys, because when I do it up here, when I do it on here, for some reason Brave browser just not messing with me. You can see it's still loading. It's just not messing with me, and maybe I gotta clear the cache. Yeah, maybe I gotta clear the cache. I don't know, but yeah, at 3 billion, let's see. At a 3 billion market cap, that's 100x. Nah, let's be realistic. Nah. 100x not in the cards. Not at least for this cycle. That's a little too moon boyish, a little OD. Would I realistically, where could I see it? 300 would be a 10x. 500 million, that's possible. 500 million market cap is very doable. That's about 16x from here. That's very doable in my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about that, because I know you guys are always trying to chase high low market caps for like some big gains. So yeah, that's the 3 altcoins I bought on this dip here. I told you guys everything that you guys should be doing. You getting yourself prepared for the base airdrop by playing in the Zora ecosystem. Make sure you follow me there. Of course, you follow me there, right? And then there's a possibility. Where is this at right now? Possibility that we get that airdrop. We get that what you call it, metamask airdrop. The possibility. There's gonna be some decent airdrops. You got Limitless. You got MetaMask, you got Abstract, you got Base. So there's gonna be some decent airdrops coming in a few months or so, right? I hope they all come out while everything is bullish, man. We need that stimulus check. Peaq is an easy 2 bill market cap. Peaq, yeah, 2 bill market cap. I don't know. See, I agree that it's an easy 2 billion market cap. It's just the time frame, right? When is it going to hit a 2 billion market cap? How long is this market going to stay bullish, right? Are we really going to have an extended cycle to Q2? If you believe that, yeah, there is a possibility. What else? Also, it just has to be up, man. It's going to be hard. How many X's you believe Aki could do? Where's Aki at? Archie is very good, man. I told you guys, Archie is very good. Very good, very good, very good. This is one of the actual robotic plays that you guys can bet on. They also got a lot of vesting coming out too. They did their private sale last cycle, by the way. They did their private sale last cycle. I know there's some people getting their tokens right now. So market cap, yeah. See, in terms of market cap, it's at an all-time high. In terms of its market cap, it's at an all-time high. In terms of price, it is down 58%, 59%. So right now it's at a 69 million market cap. Let me calculate. I like to give things safe picks and also just look at what it will look like at a 10x, right? So at a 10x right now, that's you're looking at about, let's just round it up, and 700 million market cap. I'll put it at about a 25 cents, right? Meaning we're 25 cents. That's possible. Again, it's possible. It also depends on, do we get the whole robotic traction that we're supposed to, like we're predicting that we're going to get. I think we are going to get it, but which one's going to catch the bid? Of course, you guys already know how. The reason I also downplay the price predictions is because money is going to get spread out so quick. Aki is going to be hot today. It's going to be very hot. People are going to be talking about Aki, right? Then a week later or tomorrow, whatever, I'm just using an example, a new robotic play is going to come out, and that is going to be something where everyone and their mom's going to be talking about, right? So then it's going to take a little bit of money from Aki. The money is just everywhere right now, so it's hard to really tell you some good price predictions because it's a growing market. It's a growing market. So if you guys got any other questions, let me know. If you don't, we can end the stream very soon here. The buried reality you won't regret. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about, this guy here. He's off a kick. Oh no, he's on YouTube. We gotta ban this guy. We gotta ban that guy, man. But yeah, if you guys got any other questions, let me know. If not, we'll come back next week, have another stream. I may even come back tomorrow. It depends. If there's some exciting news, some exciting things that happen, I definitely come back and just do another stream. You guys already seen some impromptu streams on my end, but I like the fact that you guys are showing up. You know, we're gonna continue going. All right. Hope you guys have a good Thursday. Make sure you bet on the Rams. They're gonna win. And I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.